Our own is to make sure that Nigeria terrorist security forces in Biafra land, woto. The woto can never stop. We will continue to give them woto. Woto will continue until they leave. Our demand is that every security agent in Biafra land representing Nigeria must be withdrawn.
All right, good day, beautiful people all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're welcome to your one and only YouTube platform that gives you the updated news and information on things where they happen for the land as it is hot. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you too can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight to the news where I carry come for you. Then I'm going to make you understand why this news is a very important news, because this thing that is happening currently in the DOS, in Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, was something Simon Ekpa kept on hammering on. It has started to happen. It don't start to happen already, and we are seeing that Simon Ekpa is not just only a freedom fighter, but he might also be a prophet, because he's just hitting everything on point, back to back, as it take happen. The way he's saying it, that is the way it is happening. Well, the news we will carry on for you. First of all, Nnamdi Kanu has disbanded his legal team. Nnamdi Kanu don't come out, they sack in legal team after waiting ensue between the legal team. Let us go straight to the news rather. Then we will give you small analysis, then relate it to what Simon Ekpa said. But meanwhile, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and also continue to share this news to as many groups and platforms as possible. The news in detail. Barely a month after he lost his bid to be freed from continued detention, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has sacked his legal team. Our news platform had learned on Thursday. A highly placed judicial source confirmed to our news platform that the change of legal team was formally communicated to the legal team led by a senior advocate of Nigeria and a vocal legal luminary in Nigeria. It is true that shortly after the Supreme Court ruling, Nnamdi Ejiofor and Ejiofor met with our leader, and he asked them to formally write the termination of the legal contract and give it to the lead counsel. They have already done that, and the senior advocate of Nigeria has received the letter terminating the contract, the source said on Thursday. In place of the former legal team leader, Nnamdi Kanu has approached another legal luminary from Cross River State to be holding briefs for him. They met recently and had some discussion on how best to handle his legal matters going forward. But it is not clear if the former chief legal officer for Nigeria will agree to take up the brief, the source said. We continue with the news. It was gathered also that the detained indigenous people of Biafran leader disbanded the legal team on the notion that the team did not do enough to quash his case and free him from continuous incarceration. He is said to have lost faith in the legal team, which has also not been able to make a strong case to at least transfer him from the Department of State Services cell to the Kuje Correctional Service, where he would have more freedom to relate with his friends and relatives. Apart from the legal team, Kanu is also said to be unhappy with his medical team, which he feels has also not done enough to bring out a convincing medical report that could facilitate transfer of his treatment from the DSS hospital and doctors to his chosen private doctors outside Nigeria. It will be recalled that the Supreme Court had on the 15th of December 2023 upheld the federal government's appeal challenging the verdict of the appeal court, which dismissed the charges against Nnamdi Kanu. The Supreme Court, in the judgment delivered by Justice Emmanuel Agim but prepared by Justice Garba Lawal, held that the Court of Appeal was wrong to rule that Kanu could not be tried again based on the illegality perpetrated against him by the federal government following the invasion of his home. Also, the court held that although the Nigerian government was reckless and unlawfully rendered Kanu from Kenya, such unlawful act has not divested any court from proceeding with trial. And the rest of the story, you know how the matter of Nnamdi Kanu has been ongoing for over 2 years now. Up and down, yet nothing has been done. But that comes to, to the point I wanted to make, because I could remember how Ejiofor, really bragged that victory is sure, that they are winning, that this one Sekwa, that one Asege, and all the whole, I think I'm free to use the word lies, that he kept on lying to Biafrans, giving us false hope concerning Nnamdi Kanu's release. I will never forget what Simon Ekpa, said concerning Ejiofor, and he came out and exposed, Ejiofor and the lies that he has been giving to the Biafran people and the lovers of freedom and lovers of Nnamdi Kanu. And after everything he said, he made it very clear to the public that he will be the end of Ejiofor, that Ejiofor will be exposed and be sacked by Nnamdi Kanu. Because one thing you people fail to understand is, no matter how you lie, no matter how you try to deceive people, there is one thing that you must know, every day for the thief, one day definitely, for the owner, because nothing can be hidden under the sun. Definitely, it will definitely show. It's just a matter of time. And we've been seeing it. We've been seeing the lapses. We've been seeing them, the way the legal team has been going from down, to down. They've not been going top. So I'm not actually even surprised that Nnamdi Kanu is disbanding the team. This is what he would have done a long time ago, because Ejiofor was bringing up a lot of issues. He wasn't even concentrating. Issues were everywhere. And that is just the problem. He was losing focus in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. In a case, of such magnitude, one major thing that is very paramount, is you being focused. Every day, the next thing you see, and all that. That is not why we are here. It's not about what you are telling us. Everybody wants to see results. Everybody wants to see results. When I mean results, so if you're talking trash and nobody is seeing result, then definitely nobody is gonna believe whatever you have to say. That is how bad it is. And you agree with me, for the case of Ejiofor, no result has been made. Why I'm bringing him up? Because he was the lead counsel. And he did nothing. And Simon Ekpa proved it. I dropped one of the videos that Simon Ekpa proved, Ejiofor. He lambasted Ejiofor. He exposed Ejiofor. Back to back, he kept on saying it. And we are seeing it. So for those of you that comes up and criticize Simon Ekpa, the reality is that that man was actually given the mantle by Nnamdi Kanu, because we are seeing without doubt, first of all, the progress that he has been making since Nnamdi Kanu has not been around. That is one. Then secondly, the way he has handled the Biafran freedom, he has taken it upon himself, not making anybody distract him. And one thing, that I love about him is the fact that when he speaks with lots of action and truth. You're seeing the result of the things that he exposed. Some weeks back, he exposed the fine Ejiofor and all the atrocities and the propagandas and issue that he has been causing in the indigenous people of Biafra and in the legal team. So many problems here and there, but no result. All we hear every day after court proceeding, they will give us briefing. That is the only thing. There is no result. There is no winning. There is nothing whatsoever. So I want you to go to the comment section, and give your own input concerning this matter, because, as you can see, it is now a very critical matter, and it is a very, it is an issue, for Biafrans to address. Thank you once again for watching this wonderful YouTube platform. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so that you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news.
Move cattle. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is mineral. The same milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place. I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century moving cattle from place to place. Tell me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk that you're drinking every blessed day. Why can't Fulani produce pig milk in Sokoto? Why can't they produce carnation milk in Kanu? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any Fulani in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your grandfathers, please, or your grandmothers. Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so-called one, I want to tell you the dangers of one Nigeria. All this nonsense you're hearing today about one Nigeria, Fulani in our forest, Fulani in our village. Before the white man came, did you see Fulani moving their cattle all over the place? Did we not have meat to eat? They will answer these questions for you. Because sometimes in Africa, we don't reason very well. The way we reason is disjointed. It is disjointed. I can't understand for the life of me why, instead of them to waste all that money arming and equipping this Janjaweed army Mihetiala to come and conquer you and I, why don't they open a milk factory somewhere in the north and bring the milk down south? I'm sure Southerners will buy it. After all, pig milk comes all the way from Holland. Pig milk all the way from Holland. Now you understand it. Because of the way you people reason. Why can't you produce? Is it difficult to produce milk? The same milk that comes out naturally from the udder of the cow. Why can't you can it somewhere, pasteurize it, and send it to people to eat, to drink, or to do whatever with? All over the world, that is what is happening. In fact, they produce so much milk in Europe that they pour it away. 21st century, you are moving cattle, driving cattle.